What's up, y'all? Freedom Frog Gear. Good to see you, brother. Truly. I don't know where Devil Log is. He's around here somewhere. Maybe. Oh, there he is. Hey, Peter. Johnny Small.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Me.
You starting to worry me already.
Why?
You said bless you, and then you're walking.
Pop out chat.
What's up, DJ?
Oh, tell DJ real quick. Did you talk to him?
Okay.
Did you email him, or
I did email him.
did he respond?
I don't know. Let me check my email.
All right. Hey, DJ,
Yeah, he
Cartoon
did.
Universe, Homestead Aquarius, Johnny Small Pepper, Nightbot, Old Man King Homestead, and the Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Thank you all for coming in tonight.
I don't know if he did email me back.
Okay.
I don't know if I should read it on the air or what have you. What's up?
Probably not.
I'm
Probably
dead
not.
serious. Well, you're right. That's not for personal, or that's
But
only
you
for
can
personal.
actually read it to yourself and let you know if you need to say anything back to him. Hey, She Devil Adventures, thanks for coming in. Mr. Frog, how you doing? How's Mrs. Frog, Little Frog?
Very cool. Very cool.
Does the email, does anything need to be addressed in the email, Gary?
Uh, let's see. Anything that I need to address at this moment?
Yeah.
Let's see. I appreciate that, DJ. Okay, sounds good, DJ.
All right, so we're good?
We're good.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that, DJ. I just found out my wife come in here yelling at me earlier.
DJ says, going ahead, read it aloud.
Okay, go ahead, read it out loud, because I don't know what it says.
Well, for anybody else in here, we probably ought to address it, so they know, hey, Janet Homestead, where you are.
Hey, Janet, how you doing?
Now, DJ, this is kind of a funny story. DJ, he's a buddy of ours, me and Devil Dog.
Hey, Johnny Small Pepper.
But, DJ has watched this show for a long time.
Homestead Aquarius, The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Sorry about that. I didn't see them. They went up and almost off the screen. Okay, go ahead.
See, here's the thing, though. He sees how Devil Dog kind of, messes with me from time to time. I get that. All right. And normally I let it slide, but sometimes, I speak up occasionally. Anyhow, so DJ being our buddy and everything, we went over to DJ's a couple times. We've been to DJ's live, both of us, right there at the same time. Well, twice now, DJ, has dropped me. Funny. Well, I know you thought it was funny. I ain't no question that, I knew you thought it was funny. I'm sure DJ thought it was funny too. But DJ, hey, Numus Maniac, good to see you, brothers.
Hey, we have somebody new in here.
Oh, cool. Kenneth, the Kentucky fam. That's awesome.
Hey, Kenneth, the Kentucky fam. Do me a favor real quick. Sorry, I'll let you finish your story in a minute. Can you type Tweety, Tweety, in the chat so people can connect to you, especially me? Kenneth?
Oh, you're not talking to me.
No, I'm talking to Kenneth. I know you, Gary. Do you know Kenneth?
He said not Gary. Off the top of my head. I mean, I may have seen Kenneth, but I don't recall at the moment. What's up, Jonesy? Radio Jonesy in the house. I can't. I'm a little scatterbrained tonight, as always. I ain't got my ice cream. I don't know if Tammy ate it or I ate it or but it's thrown me off my game a little bit.
Funny thing is I do have ice cream. I just got to go get it if I want to.
That's funny though. All right. Good to see you, Ralph, over at Webb's Web. And anyhow, so maybe I have seen Kenneth. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Kenneth. Forgive me. I don't recall at the moment. And part of that is I'm a little distracted by all this other stuff going on, but that's okay. Or at least I hope it's okay. Anyhow, I was where was I? Oh yeah, we buddies with DJ, and so we've gone over to his live a few times, and the last two times we went over there though, I don't remember what happened the first time, but I think I said something to Devil Dog. It's always about Devil Dog for some reason. Well, it wasn't the last time. Anyhow, DJ dropped me off the panel. Just plop, popped me off the panel. And the second time, the last time, I was sitting there and trying to make a statement because somebody had called me Robin and they wanted to see my coffee cup. Well, I didn't feel obliged to go get my coffee cup until I heard at least two words, and that was belt loop and Batman. They didn't have to say belt loop is Batman. Just had to say belt loop Batman.
That was Anastasia, wasn't it?
It was. And so I wasn't trying to be difficult. I just, trying to hear them two words. It didn't, they could be in the same sentence. I was pretty flexible on that. I mean, she's just a little girl and she's sweet as can be. But I just wanted to hear them two words instead of her. Anyhow. So, and before I could even say it, DJ pops me right out of the panel. Well, I ain't used to that, and the fact is that DJ popped me down out of the panel, and I don't know. I just figured, well, if I ain't wanted, I ain't gonna stay here. So I left while I was down in the basement, and I returned, and I did I put a little thing on his thing said because I'd been dropped down twice. I wasn't going to come back a third time, at least not on the panel. Chat's one thing. It's another thing to go up on the panel, just knowing he's just waiting, pop, hit that button and knock me out the panel. That's okay. But I wasn't going to purposefully do it for a third time and give him the opportunity to do it. Well, DJ outsmarted me. He did. Of course, I blame Devil Dog because Devil Dog set this whole thing up. But it's not his fault, though. He was just trying to think ahead. But it is his fault. You set up the levels.
Oh, yeah, I did do that.
I know. And while on one hand, I don't blame you. On the other hand, I blame you. So, anyhow. Well, I guess I should explain. Oh, be quiet, Bella. I'll be with you in a few. You were just playing too rough. But Devil Dog set up the membership levels on my channel, and he, I think we had agreed on them, so it's just as much my fault. Yeah, I hear you. I see you. You're gonna have to wait. But on the top tier level, which is, I thought it was expensive, and I didn't think anybody'd ever join at that level. But on that level, though, it tells you flat out that we will go on to your panel. We will sit in with planning sessions, do collaborations with you, that type of thing for anybody that feels like she or he needs assistance. That maybe hadn't done live streams or nervous or whatever. It was intended to help. I think to help folks that really need that are I guess kind of serious about raising their game on their live doing live streams and not used to it, and just help folks. If you make a woman cry while she's standing over you, that would definitely be a top tier. Well, as far as I know, I ain't made no woman cry. Anyhow, Top tier. Oh, I get it now. Sorry, Miss. I'm a little slow. Top tier. See, she's over you. Tier. Top tier. I get it. Anyhow, so Devil Dog set it up. Well, DJ does lives. DJ's. Hey, don't let him fool you. He's a shark in a person's clothing. He been whooping up on everybody in his fantasy football league. He been acting like he ain't never played or something. Anyhow, I like DJ. He just under the radar at times. So anyhow, DJ joined our top tier, which contractually obligates myself and Devil Dog to, as much as I can contractually obligate him to go on to DJ's live. Well, now only trouble is, DJ's live is this Friday, and Devil Dog's wife Jamie had bought tickets to a show. The show is at 11:50 or 4:50. His live is at 7 o'clock. By the way, you're gonna see. I do want folks to go to that. Fact is, DJ's good people, even if he is a little slick. At times, kind of reminds me of a used car salesman. That's side the point. Anyhow, so the theater is about 30 minutes away from where Devil Dog lives, and then so the show starts at 4:50, and it's an hour, 106 minutes run time. So if he's let's look best case scenario. If he's there at 4:50 and it's 106 minutes, 106 minutes is a little bit over an hour, and I think it's like an hour and 45, 46 minutes, something like that. Anyhow, so by the time he gets finished with the show, and by the time he gets home, it's going to be, you figure it starts at 4:50, it's right at 5 o'clock. Figure it's going to finish about 6:30-ish, 6:40-ish. And then that means he's going to get home about 7:10. Now,
but my wife says she ain't rushing either.
Right, and so she ain't rushing. So that means Devil Dog's going to have to drive. Anyhow, I'm just saying. So he's going to be a few minutes late. And so, now another good friend of ours, which is Canadian fishing musician, which I see him right there now. Hey, CFM. And Lazy May's Country Kitchen. Good to see you. But CFM volunteered to step in to Devil Dog's spot until he got there. So I wrote DJ an email saying that there was a potential issue, and DJ was kind enough. I understand you're not selling snake oil. You just smooth. That's all. You're thinking way above, me, way above me anyhow. I'm just saying. And I was saying, I told him about the situation. He said, "Hey Gary, I asked him if he wanted to proceed as planned, or he says, hey Gary, we will proceed as planned. I do appreciate that CFM is willing to sub for Eddie, and I will enjoy having CFM on, and I will add a minute to Eddie's time in the basement." I kind of like that. LOL.
I don't like that. That's what you were laughing at.
It is, but really, I see no real issue. If we have someone to cover time, he would be available, just as long as he doesn't forget, to come. Best regards, DJ's Cartoon Universe. So basically, DJ outsmarted us all. What can you do? I mean, he's good people. I was going to go to the chat anyhow. I just wasn't going, but I think you can figure he's going to drop me at least once. Third time's a charm, I reckon. But anyhow, I think you can count on Devil Dog's finishing time in the basement too, at least once, maybe, or twice. I don't know. But that's what that all's about. Anyhow, Otis, did you want to go outside? I'll be right back. I got to let Otis out. Either that or put him in the chair. I don't know which one he wants. Come on.
I like how he just walks off of his own show.
Oh.
All right. I do not. I want to give y'all a couple updates. The first update that I want to give y'all tonight is where I am at on my hours. And
You see what she did?
she jumped in your spot, in your seat.
She jumped in my chair. Now I'm having to share it.
All right. I'm at 916 subscribers. So I got 84 subscribers left till I hit the 1,000. And I have 3,826 watch hours. So I'm 174 watch hours away from being monetized. So I'm real close there. And the other thing, yeah, I'm getting really close. And I've been doing it since like April 17th or 18th or something like that. Hey, Bella. And the other thing is my puppies. There's 3 of them that their eyes just started opening today. I'm not bragging. I'm just giving everybody an update, Froggy. And you know, pretty excited about it.
Oh, those are cute dogs.
Yeah, they 3 of them's eyes just started opening today. So the other 4, they'll be fully. Hey, thank you, Brenda. The other 4, they'll be open tomorrow, probably, more than likely, and then they'll be getting a little bit more fun here to play with and stuff, and have on camera and everything else. So,
Come on over.
And he walks away again.
Well,
Hey, how am I going to go get ice cream with you over there?
Well, you can't. I guess that's kind of the point, ain't it?
You trying to keep me away from the ice cream, huh?
Yep. Working on it. Hey, my dogs are very demanding tonight. I can't help it. What's up? Good to see you, Radio Jonesy.
So, tomorrow is Friday. No, tomorrow's not. Wait, tomorrow's Wednesday. Never mind. I'm a few days off.
Today's Wednesday.
Grant, for you, Grant Stadium.
And
technically, it is for us too.
Building communities. I appreciate that, Froggy. Okay. Friday, guys. At 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, we will have a special episode of the Good Cop Bad Dog Show at, like I said, 7 Central, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. I don't know what time it is, Jonesy's. Hold on, let's see. Australia would be 11 a.m. Australian time.
Saturday.
Awesome. Yep, good Saturday. On DJ's cartoon. Hold on. Universe, DJ's Cartoon Universe, and it'll be a special episode of the Good Cop, Bad Dog, and Canadian Fishing Musician with DJ, special edition with DJ.
Hey, we're gonna have fun. At least I think we are.
And I don't know how long it'll run. It may run 3, 4, 5 hours. Who knows?
We're gonna have fun.
And hey, DJ, I want to ask you. Hey, Neds, thanks for coming in. And I want to ask y'all, or DJ, how you like this, DJ? Let me open it up real quick.
Oh, cool. We already got folks. We already got a couple folks sharing it.
I don't know. Has DJ? I gotta send DJ the little
thumbnail.
Where'd it go? I thought. Oh, it's probably in download still.
Cool. Rich is gonna play some tunes too.
Sounds good.
Pictures. Let's just put in pictures.
Okay, come on. What do you want? I just let you out.
And there.
Otis, I don't know what he wants. I mean, he's got, water. He's been fed today.
You might miss you, Gary.
I want that.
Well, he didn't want me to pick him up, which is unusual. Usually he wants me to either let him out or pick him up, but I just let him back in. And he doesn't
DJ, how you like this, DJ? Oops.
Yes.
You like that thumbnail, DJ?
Looks good.
Special edition live with DJ. I'm waiting on DJ to answer me.
You need a microphone.
Okay, he said that looks great. All right, that's all my news. You got some news, Gary? I think that's all my news.
Well, no. Let me think. No. Not that I can think of.
I should have threw Rich on that icon as well.
Yep.
That thumbnail. I don't know. I'll send it to Rich, let him put himself on it and send it back. How you like that, Rich? Because it's going to have guest starring CFM as well.
Mm-hmm.
CFM.
Right. Y'all talk. I'll send this to Rich so he can put himself on there. And
by the way, Jonesy.
Yep.
That Kit Kat with the Milo looked
Yep.
mighty good, brother. What, did it taste good?
It certainly did, my friend. It certainly did.
disregard that, Rich. I didn't even attach nothing.
Yeah. Haven't seen them before. That was in the store today. Yeah. I'm a sucker for that sort of. If it was a normal Kit Kat, I would have probably left it alone, but it had Milo and I just had to grab it.
I get that. Something to Juma. Good to see you.
I'm muted, employer. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not a problem. No. Rich, I've been waiting for a big crowd to use my monthly super chat thing.
Yeah, I was trying to edit a video a minute ago, but I thought, geez, look at the time. I was missing out the start.
Rich is a funny guy. Hey, Doc Mac, how you doing this tonight? Najuma Brown, hi, welcome in. Tamara Brown, hi, how you doing? Thank you all for coming. And if I missed anybody,
What's up, Doc Mac?
I appreciate that, Janet. Okay, Gary, come on, man. Say something. You can't be speechless tonight. It's a dead air. You ain't even talking.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. I had something on the tip of my tongue, I think, at one point, but then it just kind of poof, escaped me. It's like somebody blew in my ears and changed my mind or something. So, Bella, leave me. Bella, hang on.
This could be good footage, Gary.
Yeah, Gary, turn the camera over there.
There's a camera over there. They pay good money for that stuff.
Dog fights. Gary, you're muted.
I didn't mute myself.
No, I did because the dogs were going off. It was loud in my ears.
Oh, okay. Somebody change your mind too?
Change my mind?
Yeah, blowing in your ear or something.
No, the dogs were yelling in my ear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Little Bells wants some attention tonight.
Yeah.
I guess, she's been feeling a little, even though she plays with Bella, Bella demands to be closer to me than Lula Bell. Lula Bell's used to not having to fight for affection. So, normally she just shoves those out the way if he's over there. And Tamara Brown, good to see you. Truly. And Lazy May's Country Kitchen. I know I've already said hello, I think, but I can't remember.
It poofed out his ear, Tamara.
Yeah, somebody blew in my ear. So, see.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I should be hitting the 4,000 probably by this weekend at least.
Mm-hmm.
So what day do you want? You want Tuesday or Thursday?
That's a good question. Which one do you want?
I'll take Tuesday.
All right, then I want Tuesday.
I'll take Wednesday.
Fine, you can have Tuesday.
It don't matter to me.
Guys,
it really don't.
Starting next week, because Rich and Leo, thanks for coming in. Starting next week, next Tuesday, the Good Cop, Bad Dog show will be on Gary's channel on Tuesday and my channel on Thursday. Tamara, I'm a veteran. I was in the United States Marine Corps. Gary is a popo. And that's why the Good Cop, because he's a popo, and the Bad Dog because of Devil Dog, because of Marine Corps mascot and everything. Teufelhunden is where we got our nickname. So, and Tamara, thank your husband for his service.
Yes.
I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the vets. So we all did our, service and everything else. And I appreciate you coming in as well. But Tuesday's show, and from here on out, Tuesday's Good Cop, Bad Dog, GCBD, Tuesdays will be on Gary's channel. Okay. Thursdays will be on my channel. That way, and then I have my normal live on Saturdays at 7:40. Gary has his normal live Saturday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, guys. So, so that is an update. I should be hitting my hours by this weekend. So starting next Tuesday, Tuesdays will be on Gary's channel. Thursdays will be on my channel. Any questions? Just ask. I appreciate everybody for coming in. And then Jonesy, he does hold a securities license over in Australia.
Just stick with that.
You're what? He's our Australian third wheel.
That's it. That's good enough in this world.
Okay, it is now rebranded the Good Cop, Bad Dog, and Patty Melon Show.
He got Patty Melon. I did think of something. Well, never mind. You go ahead.
And everybody, if you're not subscribed to Net's vlog, she is an awesome lady. She is so sweet. She's a Christian. She helps channels grow and everything else. There is her link. And tomorrow she's having a live stream and the topics will be how to gain subscribers fast to non-monetized channel with special guest. So she will have a special guest tomorrow.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
No, DJ. No, I'm fine. I'm fine on hours. I haven't even been doing this for 6 months, and I'm so close. I only got like 170 hours to tonight, Thursday, and Saturday. I should be well over 4,000, but I appreciate it. Hey, Barry, Storms, Radios, and Cats. Thanks for coming in.
Hey,
Caucasian Sasquatch. Okay, I believe I'm all caught up, and I believe that I've named everything. Not a problem. Hey, Cindy Brown, thanks for coming in. One of the best moderators on YouTube, if not the best.
Okay.
She is awesome. Hey, Sandban, thanks for coming in.
Southern Sown and Grown Wendy's here. And, we got some other people in there.
Wendy's here. I didn't even see Wendy. Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. Had a good chat with Wendy the other night. She went live late after you guys, I think.
It's been. Janet said that it took her 7 months to get her first 100. It can seem like a lot of time, but how many did you have when we met you, Jonesy?
22.
22. And that's been a couple months, 2 or 3 months ago, about 3 months, I guess. I don't know. How long has it been?
Yeah, it hasn't been 3 months. I think the wife keeps a log in there about how many hours I spend out here with you guys. It says, you pretend friends. You pretend friends are on again. You know, yeah. So she's been there watching.
And
How you going, darling?
I always tell Jonesy to tell Mrs. Jonesy, Mrs. J to say thanks for letting him come out and play with us.
There we go. But you broke 100. You know, how many yet now, Jonesy?
230, I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
you know, folks around here tend to do well. Seems like.
Yeah, and here's the thing, that guys, this is not, we do not do a sub for sub channel, but we're more or less a community trying to bring people into the family and try to get people to connect to each other and help each other out. We're not saying, hey, subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you, or this or that, or anything like that. Or we're not trying to say, hey, pay me this and I'll give you get you subs. Or that's not what this channel is about. Or a Good Cop Bad Dog, or my channel, or Gary's channel. We are here to welcome anybody in that wants to come in. They don't have to. I am not a member. Well, I'll take that back. I am a member of several different communities. The gardening community, even though I just started gardening this year and it wasn't very good because of the heat and stuff. The gardening community, the homestead community, the knife community, the fishing community. You know, I anything that interests me, the collecting community, anything that interests me, I am going to follow and watch videos and stuff like that. And Tamara Brown, that is fine. You don't have to have a channel in here. As long as you come in here and have fun, we entertain you. We want to make people laugh. Nothing that we do or say here really most all the time is pre-scripted or anything. Me and Gary are good friends. We talk daily on the phone. We'd probably talk to Jonesy daily on the phone if he didn't live in Australia and I didn't call him at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Which I get out of bed now at that time, thanks to you, every day now.
See, I helped him out because now he has a job that he has to get up pretty early for, and he wakes up at 5. I mean, shoot.
I'm sorry, Brenda. I just missed it. You know,
what did we miss?
She said hello to me like, 4 times now, and I just ain't seen it. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I truly am.
Did you see the good news that Cindy Brown received her package all the way from Australia? And to be honest, Cindy, I'm still trying to work out, because I've sent a few out. I think you might have got 2 calendars and something else that was a bit different than what these other 2 guys here. They haven't got a calendar. But anyway, thanks for being a good supporter, Cindy, too. That was we did that on the we did that giveaway on the Now Not show, which is the Breaky with Blue and Jonesy, which lasted a couple of weeks.
Oh, I am into gaming too. I do have another channel that I really don't care if it goes anywhere, but if you want to come out, hang out with me, which Rebecca Touched by Yarn, Homestead Aquarius, Tennessee Bushcrafter, they've all come and just hang out with me and given me a hard time, and that's totally fine too.
And that's kind of fun too.
I go in there and play games when I'm not on here and stuff.
Oh, I was going to tell you all a story. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead, Gary.
Okay. Well, I just want to say.
You want me to be nice to you?
Not necessarily. I don't want to start freaking out again.
It was Jonesy's idea.
No, what?
Okay.
What now? What's going on? What have I done? I'm the.
Hey, get to feeling better, Barry.
Yeah, Barry, get to feeling better, buddy. I have a question real quick for you. Is this a story I've heard before?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
If it's a story I've heard before, I want to go to the bathroom and get me a drink. But if it's a new story, because I've heard a lot of these stories. And
go ahead and go to the bathroom. I'll tell a different story, And let's see, unintentionally avoiding me.
AG23.
Everybody, I'm not avoiding you. I sent a mail, answered the thing. I'm down with that. In fact, I was going to talk about that here in just a minute. Hey, June G23.
Wendy, Gary seen it. I didn't. He told me, and I forgot. I was gonna look at it. And Homestead Aquarius, you ain't got to share that channel, brother. You in Tennessee give me a hard enough time as it is.
It was an awesome, Wendy did an awesome job with.
Good night, Ralph. Have a good night. I will watch it after this live, Wendy. I promise. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Okay. Are you sure I haven't heard this story? Because sometimes you tell them, and I've heard them before.
Well, this happened just tonight, so I don't see how you could have aired.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, I guess I can tell it. Now that you.
Okay. I want to thank our moderators. Freedom Frog Gear is awesome. Cindy Brown's awesome. Brenda is awesome. Wendy is awesome. I mean, I ain't even got to drop links, when they're in here. They drop them as soon as they come in and everything else, and I appreciate it. And if they do miss anybody, all you got to do is type Tweety, TWEETY, like Tweety Bird or USMC, and you can drop your own link.
Well, tonight, one of the things that everybody's been through this situation. Well, at least I think everybody's been through the situation. You ever had somebody in front of you and they just kind of, start tapping the brakes.
Gary. Okay.
Yeah.
I do have to go pee. So can you make this? No, I want to hear the story. I'm just saying, don't take 20 minutes.
Well, I tell you what, I'll tell something I already told you about, so you can go. Go ahead. I'll go on that story in a minute.
How do you know I've heard it?
I'll tell you a story, Gary, about a nice policeman.
Okay, cool.
I was driving home. I was 200 kilometers on the west coast doing a job the other day, and I'm driving home, and I've got the YouTube on, and I'm just cruising along, doing my own thing. And it's a highway, but it's only single lane, so it's more of a country road. And I'm cruising along, just in my little Jeep, doing my own thing. No one on the road but me. And the next coming the other way was a police car, and next thing you know, it's blue and red lights. Woo, 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 look out. Chucks his turns around, comes to me, and I pull over, and it's a real skinny road. You got to really find somewhere safe to get off the road. And I find somewhere safe, got off the road. And he, driver's license and all that sort of stuff, sir. And I go, yep, what have I done? He said, you were doing 114 in 100 zone. And I said, no way. I would never do that. Never been booked in my life. And he hang on. Sorry about that. Never been booked in my life. And he goes, you know what? You've just bought your average, I'm going to have to give you a ticket. So he gave me a ticket. He was really nice. And he was just saying, I've got on the dash up on the, where you put usually your, your direction, your GPS on, I've got, I don't know, YouTube's going. So there's another ticket, and he's just said, what are you watching? I said, I'm not really watching it. I'm listening to YouTube. And he says, YouTube's a visual thing and you got it up on your dash. I said, no, but I'm just listening because, I'm watching the road, doing my own thing. And he said, well, I won't give you a ticket for that one. But, so you'll just have to slow down a bit. And I said, sorry about that. And he was really nice, but $113 later and 2 points off my license. I definitely slowed down after that. I didn't think the Jeep could go that fast.
Those dadgum coppers.
He was a really nice guy. Hey? He was really friendly, calm, and Mr. Jones, where were you working? I told him, he said, that's a bit of a drive. I said, yeah. And, I'm only getting so many hours for going all that way. And he goes, he said, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you're going to lose a bit more money. And I went, Yeah, well, nah, that's all right, officer. You're doing your job. But yeah, well, it was sort of a good story because he could have been a lot worse. He could have said, I don't know how much it is for watching something on your phone.
Well, your ticket wasn't as much as mine. Mine was $180.
Yeah, no, well, Tasmania, mate. Everything's great down here. I expected in New South Wales that'd have been about $300. But yeah, but down here it's quite nice. But yeah, I usually don't speed, to be honest with you. But you know, when you're in a long stretch of straight road and you're just cruising along, and 100 and 114, there's really not a lot of difference on my speedo anyway. Like it sort of sits around that sort of spot.
114 what?
Kilometers, not even miles. Yeah, so it's only kilometers.
Like Jeep is going fast.
No, it's about 80 Ks, 80 miles, something like that, I think. I've got both actually on the Jeep. It's got miles an hour and kilometers an hour. So, yeah, it's American made, obviously, or Canadian made, or whatever, wherever they come from. But anyway.
Hey, Miss Southern Belle, thanks for coming.
Good to see you.
He was a very nice bloke. So, and when I got pulled over, I actually thought of you. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm thinking, you know what, this is what they got to do every day. I could be a psychopath, what am I going to do? I just got to. He asked me to come to the car and look at the reading on the radar, and I said, mate, I believe you. It's all good. He said, oh, thank you, Mr. Jones.
He didn't even say anything about you driving on the wrong side of the road, did he?
No. Well, he came at the wrong side as well, so it was pretty sweet.
That is very nice of him.
Now,
I wish I had my camera on. I could have shared that on a video, but
yeah. Hey, why didn't you record the cop? Why didn't you pick the camera up and say I'm recording it for my own safety or something?
Oh, because you know what? I could have showed you how nice they are over here, to be honest. But anyway, no.
I don't know why cops over here ain't nice. Just look at this guy. He's always mean to me.
Mean. Look at that look. You wouldn't say
and that's another thing. I was on a panel here some time back with 3 different popos, popo active or retired or whatever, and they all have this mean look. I mean, do they train y'all that? Do they train that in the academy on how to look like a butthole?
Look, you said all of us look mean, but the truth is that all we did was have short crop, close cropped hair.
Imagine how mean you get putting up with the general public all the time.
Good night, Rusty.
Well, I don't.
Thanks for coming in.
I don't get mean with folks, but I do kind of get tired of having folks lie to me.
I have heard him on the phone, and I have heard him be mean to folks when he's at work on the phone. I have.
He's a what you call it? You're not a supervisor.
A stupidvisor.
A stupidvisor. Yeah, you got to give him grief, Gary. That's
Cindy Brown, yes, Devil Dog. Just like they train Marines to look dim-witted. Now, this story you're about to tell, how do you know I've heard it before, Gary? Before I go to the bathroom.
Well, the first one, because the first one I was telling you hadn't. The second one I was going to tell you have, because I mentioned it earlier. Except for I said, well, Rusty bent but not broken, and I were talking about doing some kind of a Rusty belt loop collab type thing where we show pictures of pets.
I didn't hear that story because your signal was bad. Ask Ralph and Canadian Fishing Musician.
Well, maybe you hadn't, so my bad. So
tell another story that I haven't heard. All
right. Well, that wasn't much of a story other than we're going to do a thing where we're going to get people. By the way, if anybody would like to have your pet featured on, in a, it's probably just going to be like a slideshow type thing. I'm down with that. And I love animals. In fact, I got a channel. I guess I might as well mention it since I got it I done said something about it, but it's called the Belt Loop 29 Cute Critters, because I love critters. Anyhow,
Well, nice.
I'm going to
Hey,
do,
spicy
and
minerals.
if you can send a picture of your pet to Belt Loop 29 at
At
AOL.
AOL.com.
That's right, AOL.com. And, well, I agree with that, Tamara. I don't treat everybody like a criminal, but, and I don't know. Well, let's talk about that for a second, because I don't normally talk about law enforcement. It's because that's nothing to do with this channel.
Gary, I want you to tell a story I've heard already so I can go to the bathroom.
That's perfect. If you would email that to me, Jonesy.
That's Charlie, guys. That is Charlie right there. That's Jonesy's new puppy. He says it's not his. He says it's his daughter's. Yeah. But I guarantee you it's going to end up being Jonesy's.
No, he loves the wife. I tell you, she walks out of the room and he cries like a little baby, and he doesn't want me. But he doesn't want me, or he doesn't want my daughter to hang out with him. He wants Mrs. J, and he's going, "Oh, Mrs. J, come back."
Well, one thing I will mention, I don't typically. This channel is not meant for that type of information. But since we're doing the Good Cop, Bad Dog show, and we talking about, tickets and all this kind of stuff, I am the type of person who if I am sitting there monitoring traffic before I became a supervisor, all right, when I would monitor traffic, I just want to sit there and listen to some music, and be done, just chill. I don't want to have to move. I don't want to have to put it in gear. I don't want to have to engage with anybody. I just want to, relax and sit back and, listen to the music.
Jonesy got bored sitting back and relaxing and watching YouTube when he was out on at that fair. For how long was you out there on the side of the road, Jonesy?
I got paid well, 14 hours one day and 12 hours the next day.
All right, but see, here's the thing. When I was monitoring traffic, I would pull up right beside and plain view of a stop sign. And my whole point was to make sure that folks stopped at the stop sign, or at least slowed way down to almost a stop before they proceeded. But some of them folks would blow through that stop sign, and and it would interrupt my song, and it would interrupt my peace and tranquility. So then I would go and I'd pull them over, throw on the takedowns. I'd pull them over and say, and I guess, usually before I could even say anything, a lot of times they're like, "Why'd you pull me over? I stopped at that stop sign." And I'd tell them, "Look, if you had stopped at the stop sign, I wouldn't have pulled you over. I don't want to. All I want is to be able to sit down and relax a little bit. But you had to go running that stop sign. Now, what I'm asking is for you just to, to change your behavior. Stop at the stop sign. Then you don't get pulled over. You can continue on. Usually this is at shift change. So
you're doing this on purpose, ain't you?
What?
I want you to tell a story that I've heard already so I can go to the bathroom. You keep talking about stuff that you haven't talked about before.
All right. You're right. All right. Let me tell you all about the time Tammy came home. And you've heard this one before, I know. Tammy came home and I was telling her, "Baby, I got something really important to tell you. I need to talk with you." And Tammy says, "What is somebody hurt? Was everybody hurt? And somebody in the hospital, somebody died?" She's getting all excited. I said, "No, baby, I can't, I need you to calm down. I need you to sit down so I can talk to you." I said, "I need, I got something important to tell you, and I really need your attention." She said, and she continued. She was like, "Did somebody get?" Now you've heard this. Go on, Devil Dog. Go on.
I don't know if I've heard this before or not.
You have, and if not, you watch a replay. So, after all, it ain't like it ain't gonna be on your channel. Anyhow, so I said, "Baby, I got something really important. I need to talk to you. So I need you to sit down. I need your undivided attention." And she says, "All right." She said, "What is it?" So she finally sat down and she said, "What is it?" I said, "Tammy, I love you. Said, I can always say that I got married for love, true love. I said, and I mean, we were really more or less newlyweds at that time. We was only married about 20 years. Anyhow, so she says, well, what is it? And I said, well, hey, take pictures of several of them. That's fine, and send them on to the email. That's beltloop29@aol.com. Now, so I said, Tammy, I love you. I can always say I got married for love. But I said, but I need to let you know, I am looking for a sugar mama, a woman that will keep me in a manner I have yet to be accustomed to. I said, and when I find her, I'm sorry, babe, I got to go. I'm going to be gone. She says, well, promise me one thing. So I said, well, baby, I can't promise you anything. If she's got the money, she kind of makes the rules, and I can't predict what she's going to say. So she said, well, promise me just one thing. You can promise me one thing. I said, darling, I told you, if she's got the money, I don't exactly make the rules. That's going to be her. I'm just going to be her boy toy, whatever. And so she says, well, if you can, promise me if you can. I said, well, all right, if I can, I can't, after all, ain't no sense if it's like a get out of jail free card, because if you can't, well, then you hadn't, it's not like you broke your promise or anything. But I said, all right, if I can, what is it? See, now this is just going to show you how sharp my wife is. And, she's good people. She really is. By the way, let me just tell y'all right now, she got a channel as well. You ain't going to see her much, but it's Rosemary Gardens Southern Crafters is the name of it. I'm trying to talk her into lowering that down. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate you putting that. Anyhow, so I says, all right, if I can, I promise. So she says, promise me. I say, yes. When you find this woman, that's going to keep you, the sugar mama, that's going to keep you in a man that you have yet to be accustomed to. I said, yes. She said, ask her if she wants a maid while she's at it. Yep. Well, it was funny, sometimes, she just, she was going with me. One way or the other, she was going to go with me. So anyhow, I know I've told that story before. I thought I decided it wasn't a good enough story to tell again. Since Devil Dog said to tell a story he's already heard, I figure he's bound to have heard that one.
So what's going on with the chat with everyone putting in song titles and stuff? What's going on?
I'm not sure. Let me get to the song title. I'm still kind of backed up.
Yeah. See, on a Saturday night, rub in the tub.
Well, truthfully, I do know that there are officers out there that,
Okay.
Yep. I do know that there's a lot of folks out there, officers, that go, a lot of times what they're doing is they're going fishing. They look for any infraction, which, gives you probable cause to stop them. No covers going in the bar, get my windshield washed for free. I wear roller skates and wait for the cross light. Dogs clawing at the door. I go outside and pee, but you ignore it. Oh, you don't want to do that. But anyhow, don't go chasing the waterfall. I like that one. The Devil Dog is here. I guess he's got his ice cream. He's flaunting it now. Y'all see that, right?
Yep. You bigify him, Gary, just so you can get a smell of it.
All right, let me bigify him.
This is
just so he can call it.
This is just for Gary because he ain't got none tonight.
How's diabetes go with that?
Say what?
Is that sugar free?
Yeah, it's Blue Bunny, sugar free or no sugar added or whatever.
All right.
And the
cool. Johnny Small Pepper is here.
Sugar free syrup.
What's up, John Williams?
Just for Gary, bruh.
I'm not even looking.
Come
You
on,
want me to
Gary,
go?
open your eyes, bud.
I ain't looking at it.
I'll go get some ice cream, Gary, but dinner's going to be cooked very soon. So
Oh, I know.
hang on.
I was going to tell that other story, I guess, now that he's here. He just kind of took all the enjoyment out of it.
You always do this in front of me.
I ain't backed up. I don't know where anybody got that idea. I just ain't got no ice cream. You know, somebody ate it. I don't know if it was me or Tammy, but somebody ate it. I ain't eating no one chip. No, sir. That ain't something that interests me. Hey, what's going on, Frank? Good to see you, brother. Now, I guess I'll tell y'all, but I can't read and think at the same time. Not if I'm thinking about something other than what I'm reading.
G23,
So,
you're going to have to text me and remind me about that so I can go on there. Because I've done the one chip challenge. So I don't forget. Otherwise, I'll forget. No, there's not.
well, you know, hey, and I'm not saying that there's not such a thing as a rolling stock. All right. But I will say this, that when they blow through that, you know, I didn't want to stop. In fact, if they got pretty slow, I'd let that go all day, every day. My main concern, truthfully, is safety, I guess. And occasionally we have wrecks out there because people run stop signs. Um, I just want them to slow down and be able to tell what's going on. Anyhow, and I'm talking about. No, I'm change. We change gears. I'm gonna talk about what happened tonight, and I probably quit paying attention to Devil Dog till he finishes his ice cream. All right. Well, anyhow, California stop. I've heard that. All cops are not shady.
You just see who said that, right?
Yeah, I know. He's a former retired police officer. That's funny, Clint. No, I did not do the one pepper challenge. Although I did eat a pepper,
Yep.
pretty dead gum hot one.
He actually ate a couple peppers. He's eaten a chili, one of the chili peppers. He's eaten a habanero, and he's eaten a ghost pepper.
Yeah. I mean, I can't hang with what. I know. I'm just having a little fun. But the truth is, some officers. Well, I ain't skip that. I ain't even talking about that. I ain't gonna get dragged into discussion that way. So, all right. So I was driving. You get your peppers today. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, Frank.
Hey, Frank, how you doing?
Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna quit, clicking on the things too because I can't follow it. I can't do both at the same time and talk. And not pay attention to what I'm saying anyhow. All right, so I was on my look at that, I'm doing it anyhow. Can't stop it. All right. Herbal things from Set of Cop's house, just saying. Okay. Let's get it off of them. Quint says, hey Rich. Anyhow,
Rich
when you
shouted
go
me out
through,
tonight, Quint.
okay. Anyhow, I don't even know what it is. I can't help it, Rich. I can't help it. Yeah, I'm obsessive about this now. And y'all keep typing stuff, so I got to keep hitting clicks. All right. So, all right. So, we were going through. All right. So, we were going through. I was going through and I was driving home. Devil Dog,
What?
you type that.
It's on my channel.
I know. You put airy.
I meant Gary.
Oh, I would think so. Anyhow, it's not legal here. All right. So,
Is this a mukbang now?
I think so.
Good.
By the way, I did invite the folks that introduced me to mukbangs to, there we go. Is that a French fry?
Well, we call them a chip, but yeah.
And ketchup
Well,
on
what
that.
do you call chips? Crisps. That's right.
Yeah, chips.
No,
Well,
your chips are chips. So how is your
packet of
fries chips?
We don't have fries. Who is a fry? What's a fry?
Well, if your fries are chips, how are your chips chips?
Well, it's the same as live and live. Spelt the same. Two different things.
What about life?
Ooh, look at that. Jeez, it reflects good in the light.
Gary's gotta go get him something to eat.
Hey, that comes up pretty good. That comes up pretty good on the camera. Comes up pretty good in the mouth. No, see, you blokes come on an hour later now, so our dinner times.
No, we come on the same time. You just went an hour later.
Well, that's what I mean. No. No, this is the best bit.
Take it easy, Froggy. Thanks for coming in and modding tonight, bud. Now, Gary, if you're there chewing and stuff, who's going to be talking?
I'm dog.
With your mouth full? Did your mama ever teach you better than that?
Oh, shut up, devil dog. No. So, anyhow, I was driving home from work, and somebody pulls out, ahead of me, and they driving slow. So, I guess I might have been a little close to them, but, they kept hitting their brakes, doing that brake check thing. And and I thought maybe they were thinking that I had my bright lights on or something. So I went through and I flashed my brights at them, let them know that I don't have my brights on, and to speed up a little bit. They kept slowing down. Anyhow, she had done it, holding your beer, because you said, hold my beer. Hey, I like that. That's a good thought. Anyhow, so
You're not talking, you're chewing.
I was waiting for a spot in the road where it was legal to pass. Contrary to popular belief, I don't, I don't think most officers obey the rules of the road. Anyhow.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I was just asking. You speed?
No, with the exception of maybe being a little heavy-footed from time to time. But I think everybody does that anyhow. So I don't drive any differently than I did before I was a police officer. So.
Was you eating celery, Gary?
No, this is one of them ices.
That really ain't food, dude.
Does sound like celery.
It's an icy.
Mm-hmm.
See?
This is a chip.
It ain't ice cream either, Gary.
That's a crisp. Or something.
Nothing but love.
A fry. Nothing but love for you, nothing but love. And whispers from the dark. Good to see you. Now, all right, so I pull out in front of them. I pass them finally because we come to a passing zone. And just as soon as I had my, when I passed them, I cut my lights on bright. Once I finished, well, guess what? They cut their brights on. Here I was obeying all the rules, being nice and everything, have my low beams on. They're sitting here trying to brake check me, So, I hit my brights when I passed them, they obviously knew I didn't, and I flashed my brights once at them, but when I was behind them. Well, as soon as I passed them, they hit their brights and then sped up and passed me. And they weren't even in a legal, I don't even think it was a legal passing zone at that time. Anyhow, so finally we get to a spot, and they're driving slow, keep hitting their brake checks, was just being dimwits, Anyhow, so finally we got from a 2-lane road to 2 lanes just our way. So it, 1 lane turned into 2. So I passed them, and they got in behind me and flashed their bright lights, put their brights on again. I guess they seen my tag after a minute though, because them lights dimmed, and they sat there and waited, after the light turned green, because we stopped at a red light. But I guess they finally read my tag, and once they went through, it's amazing how people react depending upon who they think you are.
Yep.
When I was a manager, I used to be a manager at a restaurant called Shoney's. And I remember one Sunday, there was, we were always busy on Sundays. Sundays was, at that time was a really busy day. People would get out for church, and, everybody'd show up, and they'd show up there, and we'd get so busy, you'd have to hand out numbers for folks to take a number so that when the table became available, they could take a seat.
Something's exciting. What's going on?
I don't know.
So
I don't do.
was your tags cop tags?
It is.
Okay.
Anyhow, at Shoney's, I was a manager. I was a manager on duty, and I was handing out numbers in front. And this fella came in. He obviously looked highly agitated that he had to wait a couple of minutes. It's not like there was a whole lot of folks in front of him, but he still had to take a number. And so, he was. You could hear him talking when they went and sat down in these booths that we had there along the wall, waiting for. It's really good stuff. I love it. Not as much as ice cream, of course. Anyhow, so he was talking, rambling on about, can you believe this? We're having to wait. This guy. That's so yada yada yada. Blah 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 blah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Anyhow, so finally, what happened? He worked himself up into a kerfuffle. He did, and so he walks up to me. He said, "I want to speak with the manager." I said, "Yes, sir. I'm the manager. What can I do to help you?" And I'm sorry. I didn't realize. It's like he did a 180. What's up, BC Jervis? Good to see you, brother. The truth is, some people are respecters of persons, but everybody is worthy of respect until they prove to be an immoral person, or not caring for of human life, or not caring of that people should be treated with respect, whether that person is a homeless person or a dishwasher or a manager or a CEO. And you should treat other people kindly. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, not do unto others before they do unto you. So I'm just saying that some people should treat people with respect, whether it's on the road or in a restaurant or on the side of the road. Be good to people. The fact is, it's more blessed to give than to receive. It's hard to accept help if you need it. And it feels so good to help somebody when they're down, to meet a need. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be
That's a good sermon, Gary.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to preach or anything. I just think that's the way you ought to be.
They're good words. Yeah. That's doesn't matter where you are in the world. That's exactly as you said it.
Lime. Good stuff.
I'm sure what I got.
John Wicks.
I'm sorry. Did I interrupt anything?
Mm-mm.
I was kind of talking a lot though.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Rich?
Sup, Rich?
What's up, Rich?
Gentlemen, how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good, Rich.
I'm doing real good, Rich. Thank you for asking.
I feel like I'm out of place here. Should I go get something to eat?
I don't know, but this is pretty good.
I'm done eating.
Just start.
Judy.
No, she's sleeping.
Oh, okay.
There you go. All right. The world was on fire. No one could save me but you. Strange what desire would make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I won't fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. My settings right. Let's make sure. Nope. All right, next verse we'll do it. Probably sound way better now. All these settings. Wicked game you play to make me feel this way. A wicked thing to do to let me dream of you. A wicked thing to say. Never felt this way. A wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. I wanna fall in love. No, I wanna fall in love. No. Oh, I just can't get enough of that song. Can't get enough of it. Such a great vibe.
Very nice.
Thanks. I never. It's hard to remember when I'm doing, let's say, audio or video sharing, that I have the echo cancellation on. But when I do that, it makes my audio interface completely obsolete. So
Yeah. When you click that, in my headphones, it sounds like it went from mono to stereo.
That's
away.
right. Yeah, exactly. And so everything, but hopefully it was still decent. So thank you.
That sounded great, mate.
Seems everybody's got their meals in. So now I'm going to go get something to eat. I'll be right back. No.
That was lovely dinner. I said when you went full screen, I thought I better shovel it in quickly and get it out of the way.
What's Bella doing?
She's chewing or licking the back of my head, I think.
I think she's looking for a thumb to bite.
Man, look at the size
Well,
of
I
it.
hope not. I've left her in there long enough to where she can calm down a little bit. I tell you what, when she bites your cheek or lip or whatever, it hurts. Them puppy teeth are sharp.
Yeah.
And she's still got several months to go before she's 6 months old, and that's supposed to be when they're supposed to stop chewing. So, but she just wants to chew on everything.
I was telling Wendy the other night, Gary, that our breeder was said for chew toys, what they do, you get a thick carrot and you cut it into a quarter or a half, or depending on the size of your dog, and they chew on the carrot, and it's good for their teeth, good for their gums, and it's it's not harmful if they swallow bits and pieces of it. So it's better than how they try to sell you the toy, the chew sticks and stuff in.
Yeah.
Well,
that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, the vet was saying, just give them a carrot. Depending on the size of the dog, the bigger the carrot, the better, I suppose.
I like that. That's a great idea. I'll go get some carrots tomorrow.
It works good with our little fella. He loves them. We give him a carrot, say as big as your thumb, and he just sits in and he gnaws away at it, and he flicks it away. He's bored with it. Then he'll go back to it later. If anyone else has got any good tips on
getting big.
Yeah.
Hey, Bella.
It's a bit like a kelpie, doesn't it?
Bella. Bella.
Meow.
She don't typically do a lot of barking and that much stuff. She's been as quiet as we've ever had. Oh, puppy.
Just so y'all know, if you can tell, the link's been pinned up top. If anybody wants to come up and talk, feel free. You're more than welcome.
John Wiggs, I seen him. He put the notes in the chat while I was doing for the Chris Isaacs. It was good. So I was like, oh no, he knows the song. I wonder what he said after. And then he gives the claps to Rich. I'm like, okay, I got his approval. All right, I did all right. He's another musician, and he's it's one of those 3-chord songs where you could literally go for an hour and either put people to sleep or you keep them entertained. It just depends on where you go with it.
That's like a 3 a.m. song in the bar. You just just winds everyone down basically, and then the door's shut and the publican says, "Come on, lads, out you go. Thanks for coming." Instead of hyping them up to a frenzy where we want more, and then they got to leave now, and they get out in the street and cause a bit of mayhem. How do you go over there, Rich, with noise monitors? You get a lot of venues that go around with their decibel meters and they check.
No. They don't. Very rare would you see a sound guy pull something out like that. The pro, like a fellow of mine, Darren, who had gigged at professional level and obviously experienced ear damaging decibels in the 80s and stuff growing up. So he had known about this and he'd educated me about it. But it was very rare where you'd see a sound guy, especially in a club where it might be 60 feet from wall to wall. And they have these stereo systems that can pump out an incredible amount of power between one end of the speaker to the wall, right? And a lot of these kids will pile up in front of these speakers and stuff, and the punk rock being one of them, and a few other genres where they just go completely to 10. That is the style of music. You never get that back. Once you blow those follicles off your ears, right? You stop hearing those frequencies again. And that's just kind of, but
it's pretty common out here, to be honest. They do a lot of that, and then even some of the stricter venues that are in a city somewhere, and there's a lot of housing around. They actually walk around the outside of the building and check the decibel read levels, and they got to log it in. So if they ever get a complaint from neighbours saying the music was too loud, they can go back to their that picture and the levels to
Whoa.
I got someone at the door.
Ow.
Knocky.
Oh.
Charlie.
Charlie.
He's annoying everyone outside.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Look here.
You can't hear.
Yeah, it's a puppy.
Oh, okay.
Take my headphones off. Hang on.
Look at the puppy.
There we go.
Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Tilting his head at him. Hey, Charlie. Charlie. What's up, buddy? Hey, Charlie. Hey, buddy.
No, he's a restless little child now.
Yeah, I noticed he was kind of squirmy. What's that, squirmy? He puts the mic out the way. He's looking at the camera. Hey, Charlie. Hi, Bella. Bella. She don't even care. Bella. Charlie at least pays attention to me, Gary.
Well, I can't help but Bella doesn't, she's antsy.
She's getting big, dude.
She is. She's gonna be a big dog. I can't wait for her top tier.
Well, he's not.
Ow.
No, Charlie's not. He's gonna be a small dog. Ain't that right, Charlie? Hey, Tarsha, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you, Tarsha.
Hey, Rones, how you doing, buddy? Andy? Anybody wants to come up on panel, they're more than welcome to. We got dogs here tonight. They're in the dog pound. We have Bella up
Dogs
top
and
right.
skulls.
Bella up top right. Charlie down bottom left. There we go.
Oh, that with your dog, Gary. Sophie.
Hey, Gary, hold Bella up like that. One hand.
The size of Bella, like I cannot believe it. Bella, what you do, girl?
I know, she's big.
She's just getting long. She's just expanding, eh? She's getting ready to put on the weight. That's what it is. She's starting to get the elastic in her skin, so she's gonna start blowing up in the girth. She looks like she's gonna be high energetic. Look at your puppy. You can't even look. You just want to play. Get it down.
Ooh, let the dogs out.
Yeah. There ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. Hound dog crying all the time. Oh man, I haven't played that song in so long. I need the lyrics for that one too. How's it go, Hound Dog? Yeah.
The Good Cop Bad
Screwing around.
The Good Cop Bad Dog Show is brought to you in part by Purina Mills and the animal shelters in your area. Donate today. My PayPal's on my about page.
Oh, I guess you wanted to be on camera.
You ain't never caught a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit, but you ain't no friend of mine.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog, clucking all the time.
Well, they said you was a high class. That was just a lie. Yeah, they said you were a high class. That was just a lie. Well, you never caught a rabbit, but you ain't no friend of mine. Oh yeah, I used to play that one with a band. There was 5 of us. It was great. There was a banjo player. He was awesome, man. He'd just keep us right whacking time, and he had a 6-string or a 5-string banjo. And it was like, he was pretty much playing guitar, but it sounded just like a band. It was great. It was awesome. Awesome song.
Hey, Jonesy, I have a question for you. Has Charlie seen the Patty Melons?
Yes, didn't know what
What's-
to make of him.
Really?
He was stunned. Yeah, he just sort of looked and stared.
How about the Patty Melons? Have they seen Charlie?
No, they were doing the same. They were just looking, saying, "Wonder what that is."
Not a problem, Vanessa. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Wendy.
Hey y'all, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, awesome. I just come up to hang out because my phone went dead, so
That's
this way I
fine.
can chat.
So,
How y'all doing?
doing well. Okay, Bella, I'm gonna let you down. You go play or lay on the floor or something. And leave Otis alone.
That's a story of my life, right there. All of us with these dogs. That's a story of my life.
Who started that, Gary? Is Bella or?
Bella, she's an instigator.
Oh yeah.
She just wants to play, and she thinks she's playing, but he's old and he don't like to be messed with. And so
Batteries.
Oh,
He's-
John.
I guess he's kind of crossy.
It's clear.
Hold on a minute, Wendy. I need to turn you up a little bit.
You know how hard it is to put the headphones on one-handed.
Okay, say something,
Oh.
Wendy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
How
better.
about now?
Better, yeah. Much better.
Okay.
yeah.
It's them earbuds. They're messed up.
It's all right. I just turned your volume up. Now you sound good. Now I can hear
Okay. Thank you.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Yeah.
Was a good friend of mine.
Was a good
Never understood.
you. Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute everybody.
Hold
So Wendy
on,
can
help
sing.
him drink his wine.
What happened?
Sing, Wendy.
No, I'm not singing. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Oh man, she was singing good and then she stopped.
I know, but yeah, don't put me on the spot. It freaks me out.
So next time, don't say her name, dude, and just nonchalantly.
No, do what
Let
everybody
her-
else does when I start singing with them. They just stop, and I'm
Yeah.
still
Oh,
singing
nice,
for like
Tarsha.
2 minutes.
Worst karaoke ever, dear John says, because we stopped.
Yeah.
That's good news,
And this
Tasha.
karaoke session ain't going very well because they start singing like 10, 12 words of it and then stop. Tarsha, how old your German Shepherd pup? Or how will it be?
Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
So cool.
Singing joy to the world.
All
All the
the
boys and
boys and
girls.
girls,
Joy to the fishes in the deep blue
deep blue
sea.
You go ahead.
good
Joy to you and me.
That's right. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
You know, I thought it was interesting that Devil Dog muted me because he didn't want everybody to hear that I sang better than him.
I muted everybody except for Wendy and I put her up on the big screen and then she stopped singing.
Yeah. Put Gary on the big screen and let's hear him sing.
Gary
All
will
right,
do
hold
it.
on.
Gary is not. He has no fear. He will do it. He will
Oh
do a
no,
good
Yeah.
job.
he has no fear. He has
And
no
do a
filter.
great
Here we
to
job.
do.
go.
I'll sing.
All right, sing, Gary.
Let's do it.
You gonna mute me? Put me up there and mute me, and then
You don't get practice. You don't get no practice, Gary.
Oh, I ain't worried about practice.
No, I put him up there on the big screen and muted him, hoping that he would sing, and I noticed he was muted.
Oh, well, I have learned around you, Devil Dog. I have to keep a watch on the mute, and as well as the dead gonna stop can, button, because you're gonna hit it at some point. You don't want anybody knowing I can sing better than you. That's all.
Well, sing. Let's hear you.
Chit chat.
All right.
Chew fat.
Let's see. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls now. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
Bum, bum, bum.
Pretty good.
Well, Jeremiah was a bullfrog,
Da, da,
what
da,
a mighty good friend of mine.
da.
I don't remember all the words. I never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine, singing joy to the world. All you boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. And you do all that with a dip in your mouth. I mean, that was pretty cool.
Well, I guess that's the way I'm used to talking too.
Yeah. You
So-
did good. You can't even tell.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The fella, you done ripped that thing off that couch cover. Well, it's already off. I don't guess it matters.
I was watching a live concert and the other night on YouTube. I was very surprised. I think it was I want to say a Slipknot or something like
Iron
that.
Maiden.
Well, Iron Maiden, yeah, Iron Maiden. Did you see the guy smoking the cigarette and singing, the bass player when he had a cigarette? Did you see that, Radio Jonesy?
Yeah, mate. Yep.
That was super cool. I haven't seen that live in forever. He literally had a smoke going in his mouth, smacking off this bass riff like it was going crazy, doing backup riffs like singing, and he had a smoke in his mouth, and he was doing backup harmonies like this while the smoke was going. I'm like, oh,
I would be choking to death.
Well, oh yeah, no, but like, I mean,
It's
by
hard-
time
Yeah, hard enough
By-
for timing, playing bass
Yeah.
and singing. Yeah, yeah.
it'd be really hard. But by
Your
time
eyes
I
would be all
actually,
watery.
oh yeah, by time I actually got to play bars, smoking was pretty much taken out of it from here in Canada. We can't smoke in the bars at all, right? Where I'm from, so. But it's just, it was always a part of a band, music, rock and roll, like that image to play with a cigarette.
You
And
never
so-
needed a smoke machine in the past.
Yeah, right there
they
in
got
the
to-
bar.
Yeah, they got to bring
Oh,
them in
yeah.
now.
where you could
Yeah.
buy you a pack of smokes in the bar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then and right beside it was the condom vending machine. No,
And then you go in the bathroom and you've got the condoms, the
yeah,
tampons.
easy.
the perfume.
I don't
You know.
about that. I've never been in that bathroom before.
Well, hey, this is Tennessee.
Yeah.
It was more than perfume. Oh man.
But yeah, it was cool. That was a fun night, man. It was 2 different shows going on at the same time, and different, country band was shown on one of our friends' channels, and then we had that Iron Maiden cover band in California, was it, Jonesy? I think. Yeah.
Florida, I think they said.
Florida,
They were
that's
down
right. Florida, yeah. It was crazy, man. It sounded amazing. Like, I mean, just for watching a band live on the phone, I don't know what he was using for a mic, but woo.
Man,
That is cool, John.
It
I was sitting
really
up
cool.
the backyard with the fire going and just watching it on the phone and going, you know what, I'm sitting here in Tasmania with a fire going and there's a band playing right now over in, Florida, ripping out some Iron Maiden, and technology is just amazing.
Yeah.
It still freaks me out as an old bloke,
Yeah. I was funny because I thought the guy said, oh, this is going to be the last song, and I never thought, about, Iron Maiden, never put the 2 and 2 together, how long their last song actually is, and that, they collaborate this huge kind of skit thing. So I know it was a cover band, so I figured last song, that was it. I said, well, no, they dragged it on for like a good 15 minutes, and they had these big mascot fella guy come out with this massive masks and stuff, and like it was pretty freaky, man. He was coming out and throwing things at the audience, and like it was nuts. It was pretty wild. It was fun, but yeah, it felt like I was right at a concert. It did.
I've got a mate, and for a 2-hour gig, he sings about 8 songs. So that's how long he stretches them for. There's always like a 5-minute guitar solo in every song.
John.
Well, Devil Dog heard me sing the first time when I had the Kofifi, and my voice was all messed up at that point. It ain't like I'm any great singer, but I can usually hear you too. And I thought that was just a poor representation of my voice. So I'm glad I got a chance to say something. I'm sorry.
That Kofifi was no fun, was it, Gary?
No, it wasn't.
Nope. I had it a few times. It was not fun. When I lost my smell and my taste, that was the worst part of it.
Oh, I agree. The first time I had it, that was about the only way I could tell that I had it. Mm-hmm. And I was very upset because Tammy had just bought some Klondike bars that were these special Reese's Klondike bars. And I tried to taste it. I kept hoping my taste buds would come back. But we ate that whole package or that whole sleeve of Klondike bars, or I did. I don't know if Tammy had it yet. But,
that's what I was doing. I was eating all of my favorite things and I couldn't taste nothing. And I was just like, this is the worst thing in the world. I feel sorry for anybody that their taste buds do not come back or they can't smell. It was horrible. Not to mention all the other symptoms, but.
Well, the last time I had it was harder physically, Yeah. But the first time I had it was more annoying because of the taste and the smell.
So that's opposite for me. The first time I had it, the physical part of it, the body aches and the hot and cold and just everything was the worst. And then the second time, it was mostly congestion and more like allergies, but no taste and no smell. So it was worse for me the second time with that, but it all sucked. It was all bad. I don't want it again.
Is Devil Dog frozen, do you think?
No, he's just being quiet.
Really
I think he's mad.
He's always mad.
With the
He's the dog.
He was maybe a little exhausted. He was very supportive. He was on my live for 3 hours, I believe.
Aw,
earlier in the evening. So
that's awesome.
might-
I
he
tried to
might
catch
be,
everybody this evening, and I did stop in everywhere, but I couldn't stay everywhere.
No,
I tried to catch everybody.
the Devil Dog is very skilled in that he can listen to 5 different lives at one time. I can't do it.
Well, I see this Alone series being trending, how people starve themselves and everything with this, this expendable thing. But what about this the YouTube supporting challenge? You know what I mean? Like how long you go without sleep and depravity and stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be able to. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my butt.
I used to be just like Devil Dog. I'm gonna tell you that right
the
now.
YouTube challenge.
It was
yeah, we all are.
24 hours a day, and I just wanted to be everywhere, support everybody, didn't want to miss a thing, and it got to where it just literally broke me down. I couldn't do it anymore. And I still try, but I still have a lot to do during the day, and it's very hard. It's very hard, and it will wear your ass down. I'm sorry. You've got to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And Devil Dog, for you being on here for 6 months and where you've gotten, you don't have to do all the things you do, but you do it because you love doing it. But you got to take care of yourself.
Oh, it does.
Okay? You got to get some rest.
Have a good night, Gridiron. Riding.
Oh, Gear Graydon.
Oh.
Good night, Gear Graydon. Thanks for coming in. Well, I was on Danny Day's homestead this morning when I first got up for 4 hours modding for her and everything during her giveaway. And then I was in somebody else's live, and then I was in 5 lives at the same time, and then 2 of them got off, and I was in 3 lives at the same time, and then I went to CFM's live, and I think I was there for 4 hours.
Close to it, yeah. Pretty sure. I'm not
But
sure how long
do
we
you
actually
think
streamed for.
I know you're going to be missed if you're not in a live, but do you think that people are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, he's not here"?
I don't know. But here's the thing: I try to support as much as I can, and I mean, there's not enough hours, but I try to do as much as I can. That's the thing. I try to push myself to get just
It's
like
not
your
hard.
just
You're
like
doing it.
just like your mail call video. Gary told me about it earlier today, and I was gonna go watch it, and I forgot, and I haven't
Because
had
you've
time
been so
because I've
dang
been on
busy.
lives.
It's
Yeah, but
okay. It's
I enjoy
okay.
it.
That's
I
the reason
enjoy
why I asked you, because I didn't see you comment or nothing, and I was like, well, maybe he don't know. I know I tagged you in it, but it's okay. That, you know what? Watch it next week. That's fine. I just wanted to let you know it's out there, and everything you're doing to support people is amazing, and everybody loves you for that. But every single person you're supporting also supports you into getting rest and taking care of yourself. Nobody wants to see you so worn down that by the time you're monetized, you're going to be burnt out. I mean, you're working too dang hard.
Well, I told somebody tomorrow I'm going to take it easy, watch some TV, do some stuff around the house.
You should. You
might
really
get
should.
on a little bit or whatever, but
even if it's a couple hours a day, take 3 lives and be like, I'll watch the replay.
Oh, but I got to go. I got Al's tomorrow. I got Dave's tomorrow. I got Matisfactions tomorrow. I got.
Can miss a couple. I'll
You
fill
can
in for
miss live.
I actually missed Eonan's Edge today. I forgot.
Do you know how many I miss a day? And nobody ever says, "Hey, Wendy, I missed you in my live." No, they don't. But even though I'm a moderator, I go back and I do share them out, or give them a thumbs up, or say hello and comment, whatever. You can't be everywhere.
There's my daughter.
I turn it on when I can.
Goodness.
Hey, sissy, love you too. I was in a live earlier when you called. That's my daughter, Nevaeh Winfield.
Hi, Nevaeh.
Hey, Nevaeh. Yeah. Hey, Wendy, I was amazed that shout out for mail call for Gary actually arrived in my feed, like maybe very soon after you must have posted it, because usually your stuff hasn't arrived in my feed. So maybe it was I was on the live with you. Maybe that's how it works. They think, okay, this guy likes this person. Here's the next video.
Hey, Devil Dog.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
weird how that works out sometimes, but
I
it's cool.
actually have had dreams and that I was YouTubing and stuff. What, Gary?
I was going to say that I was the very first subscriber to your daughter.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Am I subscribed to her?
You better hurry up, go over there and make sure before you do a video shout out.
Am I subscribed to you, sissy?
That's cool.
I've done that myself. Dreamed that I was, working on YouTube.
Hey, you want to know the good news about work tomorrow for me? I never got none. Woohoo! Never come in on the 3 o'clock text. So, I think my phone will be going off tomorrow. We're supposed to get
Oh,
about
rude.
200 mils of rain over the next couple of days.
Dog.
Huh?
Oh, I think is she saying that you're not subscribed to her?
I don't know.
Like, no.
What'd she say?
She's like, no, rude. Like,
No, rude.
yeah, I'm thinking that's what she's meaning. Like, no,
Yeah.
you're not.
Like,
Yeah.
no, rude.
Yeah,
That's what she means.
for sure.
Say goodbye to Charlie. He's going.
Bye,
Bye,
Charlie.
Charlie.
That's very. You're very well trained.
I am too subscribed to her. She don't even have anything. She got 2 subscribers.
Yeah, the daughter brought the pup out and said, "Your mum needs a break." Babysit the dog, and and then who come out to get him?
All right.
Mrs. J. Where's my Charlie? Thanks, Sydney Brown. I'm going to have to do a couple of videos of him, I think, while he's still little. He's not going to get much bigger.
He's cute as all get out.
Oh man, I'm exhausted.
He's got a
Hey,
personality. They
she's,
like little dogs.
she's my favorite daughter. I don't know what she's talking about.
She's also your least favorite daughter.
Oh, my.
How many daughters do you have, Eddie?
Just her.
Okay, I got you. I see your point now. You got one son or 2 sons?
Two sons.
Okay.
That deserves a
He
wah,
is
wah,
no
wah.
Patty Melon.
No, he's not. There's one of my neighbours showed me a video of them feeding a paddy melon a apple. They cut a little apple up they take the skin off. You can't give them the skin of the apple. You just cut it up, and that's the candy. So
Oh, really?
yeah, that's my next plan of attack.
Why can't you give them the skin?
Don't ask me. You have no idea.
No,
I'm the
man.
newbie in town
Oh my!
What did you say? You can't give them the skin of what?
Oh.
of an apple.
Well, just send those apple skins to me for the pig. How's that?
They might stink a bit by the time they get there.
You
The
got a
pig won't
sticker
mind.
for her.
Times are tough.
Cindy, by the way, you hadn't sent Nevaeh any stickers yet, Devil Dog?
Really?
She lives in Utah.
Ruh-roh.
She can
There's
she,
mail. I'll pay
she-
for the stamp.
she can get stickers when she comes down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's using it as like a bait trap, you know?
Yeah, come home.
Like cheese.
How many kilometers, how many miles away is that from you?
I don't know. I've never driven to Utah.
1,000?
I'll send Nevaeh one of my stickers before y'all get one of my stickers. How's that? Will that be enough?
I'll send you one, Nevaeh.
Just sneak her like a sticker from Devil Dog. You know what I mean? Well, that'd be it. She doesn't. She goes, "Hey, Devil Dog, guess what? I got your sticker from Belt Loop and Wendy."
Stickers are here. Come get them.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got to come see the
That
puppies
would be
anyway,
funny.
don't you? You got to come see the little puppies?
question's been asked. What is the answer?
It'd be some random thing.
Nevaeh, do you walk around at work and say, hey, my dad's a YouTuber?
You know, what would y'all do if I put my daughter in timeout? I put her in timeout when she was a kid. I might as well put her in timeout now, huh?
Wow.
She'd leave.
Yes, she would have to leave. You put her in
It
timeout.
depends. I mean, like, does she get the like? Do you get a second time grace period or something? You know?
How long is your timeout?
Yeah.
300 seconds?
Do they have to stand in the
I
corner?
think so. Yeah,
Like,
I think that's all we have is a 300-second timeout.
Is that where it goes? Okay.
oh man,
She'll
it's
be back.
terrible.
I used to take my youngest daughter into the FM
Don't worry
studio.
about it, Nevaeh. I'm sending you my sticker. Your dad ain't getting one. He's being naughty. I'll send you two. And you're gonna put two of my stickers on your cabinet, and your dad does not get one.
Oh man,
Good morning, RG Arizona Homestead.
he put me on timeout. That's why I moved out. That was funny.
That deserved to.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
My dad's a chicken tender.
All right, well, gentlemen, ladies, I'm going to step down here and hit some hay. I got to go pick up an e-bike tomorrow, finally. So that'll be some
awesome.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, so
is it good as new?
as far as I'm told, yeah, as far as I'm told, we'll see. I will.
Awesome.
I'll have some video on that and see. It was quite pricey for the repair. I don't think that a lot of it was my fault, but until I get it back, I'm kind of at the mercy of their hand. So it's 500 or 5,000. You know what I mean? I need my bike back, so I'm just happy to get it back and move forward and get back on it. So thanks everybody, and have a great one. Thanks everybody in chat. It was a great environment. Thank you so much. This guy's gonna get some sleep. Cheers.
Thanks for the music, Rich. Yes. Sleep well, Rich. Much love to you and Judy. That's from me and Cindy Brown. Did you get
Gary,
your patty melons, Cindy Brown? Did you get your patty melons in the envelope? Dun, 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 dun.
Gary, why'd you get all quiet?
I'm trying to figure out how to customize my URL. I got stuck on somebody. Cindy said something.
You never customize your URL?
That happens at 100 subs, Gary.
What the heck, Gary?
But I do have to say, I heard that YouTube's going to start customizing it for you. Is what
Well,
somebody told me today.
Okay,
I think
Gary,
they have.
Gary, listen, Gary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how to do it. Okay, go to your main page, go to customize channel, and then go to basic info. Scroll down to custom URL, and enter it right there.
All right. Go to
your main page.
main page. All right, in the studio.
No. Then go customize channel.
I think I'm already there.
Okay, then go to basic info.
Hang on, let me try this again. Because I'm already on settings.
No, your main page, not YouTube Studio. Your main page.
Okay, hang on.
Main YouTube page.
Customization, ain't it?
All right.
Okay, and then go to customize channel. Right by manage videos, customize channel. And then
by what?
right by manage videos, there's on the left hand side it says customize channel.
Yeah.
I don't see. Oh, customize channel. Okay, I see it.
Click on customize channel. Then up top it'll say layout, branding, or basic info.
Won't
Click
work. Won't work.
What won't work?
I've already tried that. That doesn't work for me. It's got a custom every time I go there and I try that, it says choosing URLs is currently unavailable. Choosing, modifying, deleting URLs is currently unavailable while we update our system. It's
Because
been
if you go, there was an email that was sent out today by YouTube that I did not get, but Big Matt had asked if I got it. Something about YouTube is automatically changing URLs now. You're not able to do it yourself. You can't customize your own URL. Basically, YouTube's going to customize it for you. I don't know if that's to make it easier. I don't know if it's going to be just whatever with your channel name like everybody does, but
it does look like they have changed it because all mine goes by Belt Loop 29 now.
Well, then they may have changed it for you. Or else you changed it before, one of the two.
Yeah.
What kind of dog did you get, Sissy?
Yeah, Cindy said it too. It's turned off now. Yeah, because they sent that email today and I haven't got it. But Big Matt did ask me about it.
Well, that's sad. I was going to put El Generalissimo or something like that.
I don't know what you can actually put as far as when you customize it, but it always says they recommend putting your channel name. So I think that's what everybody does.
Emails.
Well, I wanted to put either El Presidente or El Generalissimo.
Oh my! That would have been funny. Maybe you could get a hold of YouTube and ask him if you could change it.
Okay. Well, my email came in.
Gary, call him. Get your phone. Call him. Let's call him live.
My phone's charging right now. It was about to die. But that would be a good thing. I'm sorry, what, Jonesy?
I opened up my email. It just says last month, 54 new subscribers, 7,115 total views, and 15K minutes watched. And then it goes on from there.
Is that what you were calling me about, Sissy? Earlier?
15,000 minutes?
Yeah.
How many hours is that?
It was 60 minutes an hour. 60 into 15,000 is what? You're the numbers man, Gary.
Well, I'll use a calculator. 250 hours.
Yeah, for the month. That's pretty good.
That ain't bad at all, brother.
There you go. I got that snowball rolling. But anyway, I'm having fun. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, go ahead, Devil Dog.
Very nice.
That is a beautiful dog.
Who's that?
I guess I don't know who that is. It's my daughter's dog, I guess. I don't know the dog's name or anything.
You don't know that's almost family.
Her name's Sadie.
The cleaning lady.
The dog's name's Sadie.
Sadie, the cleaning lady.
I miss my Sadie. My first dog was a Pekingese named Sadie, and we had to bury her, and it was so sad. Oh my gosh, I miss her. She was amazing.
Yeah.
That's a great name for a dog.
I got to get myself a Siberian Husky for down here. The weather's so cold. He'd love the yard. He'd be running up and down this hill.
Mike's fishing home. Hey, Mike.
Freaking next winter, Charlie's going to be frozen out there.
Charlie's going to be living inside. Like we never used to put the heat pump on, and so we'd be sitting in there all rugged up and just saving the electricity. If it's not real cold, we won't put the heat pump on. Now the dog's here. We've got to put the heat pump on about 3 hours every night to warm the room up before the dog goes to bed. So we're all benefiting because of Charlie.
Yeah. It is interesting, that, her name is Heaven spelled backwards.
Thanks for coming in, Mike.
It's good to see you, Mike. I'm I'm thinking that there have been some cute dogs on here today. And it's been a wonderful evening. And there are 18 folks in here. Some wonderful folks, up here on the panel and in the chat. And Cindy, I'm hoping you get that customized URL without even having to get any content. Although
Cindy,
I'd love to see. Timmy's here too.
Do a short mail call.
Canadian fishing musician Cindy Brown, John Wiggs, Mike's Fishing Home, Net's vlog, Nevea, Quint, Timmy Stories, Triple Threat Farms and Defense, Jonesy, Southern Sun, Wendy, Southern Sun and Grown, and everybody else to come in. I appreciate it. What are you talking about doing a mail call?
Cindy Brown's got one.
Oh.
Well, you could if you don't want to be on camera, film it away from you. Just show your hands, opening it up, because I'd like to remember what I sent you.
Well, come on up, Cindy.
Yeah, just come on up.
I think we'd be the first panel she ever came up on.
I think so. We'd love to have you. Come on up, Cindy. Please.
You don't have to show your face or anything. She said, LOL.
I might think about it. You're going to have to give her a few minutes to, yeah, she's on the spot now. So,
what's up, Mark
just came in. What's up, brother?
Greetings from Texas.
I'm already in Texas.
Come on up, and I'll stay on. We'll stay on for a little while longer if you come up.
I'd love it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd all love it. You ain't got to be on. You ain't got to have your face on camera or anything, Cindy.
You can put the camera on, doodad or knick-knack or something. Or
well, put the camera on whatever the mail call is.
No, he's talking about holding it, doodad or a knick-knack, holding the camera.
I would just think pointing it at it.
Yeah, just point at what you're showing and talk, and that's it.
Or you could even, I don't know, just leave up your avatar. It'd be cool to hear you.
She said, I have a great excuse, no camera. Your phone ain't got a camera?
The pressure's going on there.
John Wiggs said, don't put it on her doodad. We may get blocked.
All right, then a knick-knack.
Cindy, go, Cindy, go, Cindy, go.
Oh, it's a window up. It's an arrow up. Go
up. Yeah, go up.
Cindy, go up. Cindy, go up. Cindy, go up. Cindy, go up.
I wish I had my phone so I could actually get in the chat and just blow it up, because how I love my emojis.
Mark says, I'm on my PC going to try to join the panel. Awesome.
Hey, actually, that'd be awesome. Hey, Cindy, don't join no other panels before you join ours.
Yeah,
and
Cindy.
matter of fact, I'd probably wait till it was on my show.
I know, Cindy. This is your show, Gary.
Well, I mean, on my channel, this show. It's our show.
No.
Next week. Save it for
Gary.
next week. No.
Save it for Tuesday.
No, for one, Jonesy wants to see what he sent her. He just
I vaguely remember. I'm not sure. I know I bought calendars for 2023, and I'm looking around for them, and I bought two, so I can't find one. So I don't know if I sent you two, plus some other stuff. But
I want to see. No, I don't even want to see, because I'm going to get one, I hope. So I'm not even going to look. I'm going to close my eyes.
see eyes.
Thank y'all. Sandy, just, next Tuesday will be good.
No, next Thursday or this Thursday.
Well, I'm thinking next Tuesday would be better.
No, Thursday's better.
Well, I'm probably going to do a live.
Don't.
What night am I going to go?
Don't even make me say Saturday will be better.
I can't
that's
even go.
my show.
I can. Friday. Yeah. No, it's Thursday night.
All right, we'll get Cindy and Whispers from the Dark up here. They ain't got to show their face. All they got to do is hold the camera showing. Hey, there's Mark. What's up, brother?
Good to see you, brother.
I don't know if is my mic working?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It is.
All right.
Hi, Mark.
Hold on. I'm
Hey.
trying to see something, Mark. Prima. I'm trying to read your hat.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. How's it going?
Fremont Police. Fremont Police. I'm trying to read your hat.
Still,
Yep,
there you go.
Fremont Police.
Hi. How's it going?
You
Good.
might need-
Trying to figure out my camera here. I haven't used this in a while.
The only
need to
thing
mute-
you need to do,
mute.
Mark, is go to your YouTube side. You have two tabs open, one StreamYard, one's YouTube. Go to your YouTube side and mute the volume on your YouTube side. What you need to do, Mark, is go to your YouTube side. You have two tabs open, one StreamYard, one's YouTube. Go to your YouTube side and mute the volume on your YouTube side. You don't have to do it tonight, Whispers from the Dark.
It's like sending messages
Yeah, I think I
overseas.
did it.
Night,
Just
Mike.
think-
Thanks for coming in, brother.
Hey, but next Tuesday, a week from today, Whispers from the Dark and Cindy.
No,
y'all can come up.
Gary, stop that.
Oh, I was just recommending they come up. Oh, is
Hey,
here.
Live.
Oh, we remember you.
Yes, we know you. You want to come up on panel and sing us a song?
She got a good voice.
Yep,
I
she
enjoy
has a
it.
beautiful voice.
Yep.
So what's going on, Mark?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I'd check YouTube, and you guys are here.
Yeah, this is our night. Tuesdays, Thursdays, from midnight to 2.
Yeah, I dropped my girlfriend off at the airport this morning, so I'm freewheeling it for a week.
Where's she going?
Her dad's having a medical procedure, so she's gonna
Oh, okay.
help nurse him back. So free to play, but I got to do some kitchen remodeling.
While she's gone?
Yeah. Well, I had a slab leak last winter, and $8,000 later, it's fixed.
Wow.
I thought my well was going dry because our water tank was running dry all the time. So I was afraid my well was going dry. So that's tens of thousands instead of thousands to fix a well. So anyway, it is what it is. I hope everybody signs up for my giveaway.
When is that?
I'll be doing it on my birthday, which is Veterans Day. And I'll
November
be
11th.
picking the winner on the Marine Corps birthday on the 10th.
November 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you're doing... Oh, hold on a minute. You said you're doing your live on Veterans Day, but you'll be picking the winner on the 10th.
I'm gonna record the selection on the 10th.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So the giveaway's closing the morning of the 10th, and then I'll film
Gotcha.
it, and then I'll post that up Veterans Day, and that way the winners can
And
see
it's
who
got
won.
to be a veteran that wins, right?
No,
It's got to
no.
be a Marine that wins, right? Because you're doing it on Marine Corps birthday, November 10th, and then you're showing it on the 11th, which is Veterans Day, which is still Marines.
Yeah,
Hey, you might be calling that rigged. What's going on if you win it?
it's also General Patton's birthday too, the 11th.
Wow.
Isn't he the fellow that said, "I will return"?
No, that's MacArthur.
It figures.
Yeah, yeah, he was hanging out in Aussie land
Really?
at that time. Yeah, when he left the Philippines,
Yep.
they all stayed there in Australia.
Why wouldn't they? It's God's country.
Yeah.
But they
Well, the
reckon.
Japanese bombed. What was
Darwin.
that port? Port Moresby.
They bombed Darwin as well.
I see. Hey, Whispers from the Dark said hey to me.
Hey, you know what? How I can remember my wife? Night, sissy. Thanks for coming in. You know how I remember my wife's birthday?
No, how do you remember?
It's the day after Pearl Harbor Day. That's the only way I remember.
Wait a minute. Your wife was born on December the 8th?
Yes.
My mama's birthday is December the 7th.
That's
not 1941 though.
No, not 1942. No, that's how I remember. Always remember my wife's birthday. It's Pearl Harbor Day is December 7th, and she was born December 8th.
Hey, do you guys realize in the World War II, Japanese submarines come in Sydney Harbour and sunk a few ships? Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, sort of like an unknown fact for most overseas people. Think the war didn't really get to Australia, but there was a few things that went on.
So, I think they found one of those submarines out off the east coast of the U.S.
I don't care if you tell your mom, sissy.
They the Japanese actually shelled Oregon and Los Angeles. There was I don't know if you saw the movie 1941 with Dan Aykroyd, and
yeah,
that was based on that event. They actually shelled the shore.
Isn't it strange now how Japan's like on our side and everyone worries about the other one?
Yeah, Japan and Germany.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Patton wanted to invade Russia. He didn't like the Russians, and that's one reason he got fired after the end of the war.
They had some stuff go on that never got publicized. There was where they filled up these balloons, huge balloons, and put incendiary devices in them, and that they, hundreds of them, from what I understand, and float them off on the Gulf Stream, and a few of them actually, they were planning on setting to fire a lot of places over here. I don't remember if it was Canada. I think it was the U.S. But
some school children were killed in Oregon. They had found one of the devices and they got blown up. So there's a memorial there near the Oregon coast.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
The Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. Why does John Wiggs say the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
I don't know.
Might be another one.
Well,
what's his does?
I don't know if it was a German U-boat or a Japanese U-boat, but they got one just off the eastern seaboard. That the fellow that got him was, never given. He was given credit posthumous after he passed away.
No, this is the military channel, Phil. This ain't the history channel. It's a military channel.
Well, one actually almost made it to the Great Lakes.
Wow.
Man, I was driving around the middle of Australia. We're about 2,000 meters above sea level, up in the high country, and I come across an Australian submarine on display, full submarine. They obviously it was decommissioned, and one of the local governments bought it and took it to their town to put it on display as a tourist attraction, which was really like 2,000 miles away from the ocean. And here's this big submarine just sitting above the ground, just for everyone to walk around and have a look at.
I think there's in the States, I think there's one in Oklahoma, which is can't get any more in the middle of the States than that.
I've been there. Yeah.
They used to have one over in Mobile, but it was not a German or one of ours, the USS Drum, I think it was. Well, I mean, it used to be there, and when I was younger, we went and toured the USS Drum, and they had a battleship there too down there in Mobile.
Yeah, we had the Battleship Texas here, but it wasn't actually the Battleship Texas when it was in service. It was something else. I don't remember what it was, but it was here, and it was a tourist thing where you could go, pay and go walk around it and stuff. But they just recently took it to get it refitted, remodeled, everything else. It's pretty cool. And then they're going to bring it back here to Texas. Do you ever come down here and see Battleship Texas, Mark?
Yeah, I saw it. I think in 2009.
Yeah, but they just took it out, and they're gonna refit it, remodel it, whatever. And they're supposed to bring it back, but it may not be where it was at San Jacinto Monument. It may be in Galveston. It may be in Corpus. I don't think they've decided where they're going to put it yet.
Yeah, there's a
Once it
sub
comes
in
back.
Corpus, a U.S.
Yeah,
sub, and then there's a German U-boat in Chicago at the Fields Museum.
Nice, Cindy.
Yes, it's Cindy.
Bye, Cindy.
No, that's not a problem, John. I don't think I've ever seen Animal House, honestly. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Hey, Warm Strong Adventures, thanks for coming in.
Good to see you, Mr. Armstrong.
Our government's been sinking our decommissioned ships out to sea and making artificial reefs for the
Oh, yeah.
for the fishery. And then they take dive boats out there and they like dive tours, and you can go on a tour of the sunken ship with your scuba gear. So I don't know if it's tacky or what, but that's what they've been doing.
Didn't they sink a battleship off the east coast of Australia, and use it as a coastal defense or something? I remember reading something about that, and I think it's still there somewhere.
Mate, I couldn't. I'd have to look up the history. It doesn't come to mind. But the only ones I
think it was
remember are the ones.
Australia's biggest ship at that time.
Okay.
So
Yeah, well, I'm just going back to what they've been doing recently, but yeah, I'm not too sure. They've still got all the old Fort Denison in Sydney Harbour where they built the cannons, and they put them in these. They built these sandstone cannon towers in the middle of the harbour on these like rocky outcrops, and they still let guns off for special occasions, and they still do tours to places like that in Sydney. It's quite, it's a good part of history, I suppose. It's nice to see. But, in Newcastle as well, they've got all the cannons that they've got a Fort Scratchley right on where the Hunter River comes in, where all the shipping lanes come into Newcastle, and they've got all these big cannons, really big. I couldn't tell you how big they are, but they're like cannons that you'd put a bowling ball sort of thing down at, like to shoot.
is there a Newcastle beer? Comes in a yellow can.
4X gold?
Say again?
4X gold? 4X.
Yeah, I think it's yellow can with X's on it.
Yeah, that's 4X. That's my beer. That's the one I drink.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, 4X gold.
Mexico has Dos Equis, which is 2X, and then they used to have a Tres Equis, which I never got a chance to taste because they shut down Tres Equis. It's just a factoid about X's and gold or beer.
Has anybody ever been to Alcatraz?
Yeah.
No,
I think it would be cool to go there.
it would be, yeah.
But ship's real cool too. But here's the thing: on the Battleship Texas, when I went, I've been twice, I think, but they had a lot of the stuff shut down. I think it was freaking awesome to look at and stuff like that, but they had a lot of it shut down because it was just too far gone or whatever. I don't know.
I never made it on it. I was doing an iron butt rally, and I got there like at 2:00 in the morning, so I had to picture of my motorcycle and my flag in front of it.
It was, I'll tell you what, it was crazy. I could not see being on that because, for one, it was hot as crap. And for two, it was cramped. I mean, they slept like 4 high and everything else. And it was small quarters. And I mean, well, there was, the officer quarters was nice, but the enlisted quarters, man, that sucked.
Yeah, they packed him in there. I
Yeah.
visited the USS Alabama, and it was the year that Katrina hit. It was 105 degrees, and you could feel the heat coming off the side of the ship. And the only air conditioning they had was in the sick bay on that ship.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't imagine being in the Pacific with the humidity, in the summertime. It must have been crazy.
Yeah, it's man, it's crazy what they do on. What the people had to put up with. Like, imagine going back to like the first lot of the naval history. Like with Captain Cook and all them guys from England coming out on those timber ships. With the cannons on the side, and they'd be, you could spit and distance between them, and they're shooting big balls of lead at you, trying to sink you.
I visited the HMS Victory in Portsmouth, England. That's the ship that, not Horatio Hornblower, Admiral Nelson was on. And it's amazing how much of our slang and things came from naval terms, like poop deck. Powder monkeys were the younger boys that went down, grabbed the powder from the holes of the ship.
Yep.
When they were in port, sometimes the wives would come in, and if a baby was born in the gun galley, where usually a lot of the gun crew slept, they called them son of a guns.
Oh,
yeah. It would have been a great, imagine being on the South Pacific, when you're coming over on them wooden boats from the freezing cold Britain, and you come into the South Pacific and you land on all these golden sand islands, and no wonder they had the rebellion, and they didn't want to get back on the boat. What was that one? Jeez. Oh, I'll have to do some history again. I'm getting old. But yeah, a lot of the seamen wouldn't get back on the boat. They said, "No, we found some local girls, and we're not going anywhere. This is heaven." And then they sent the army after them to either get shot or get back on the boat. But anyway.
Well, if you look at if you want to see the largest loss of life from an animal attack, it was on Ramree Island in the Pacific. And I think it was the Australians landed there, and there were 3,000 Japanese. Well, the Japanese retreated through the swamps where they're wounded and ended up being eaten by crocodiles. And there's reports that was over 1,000 Japanese killed by the crocodiles. The Allied troops could hear them screaming through the night.
Wow. Yeah.
I think, Jonesy, I think you were referring to Pitcairn Island and the HMS Bounty.
Thanks, Gary. That was the one. Yeah, the Bounty.
Well, I would like to say hello to Coyote. Thanks for coming in. The Sand Van, the Organized Pineapple, and the Numis Maniac. Thanks, guys. They're all here.
They are awesome. I really enjoy the Sand Van, their videos, and I believe it's a Sand Van that uses a drone that has some amazing footage.
Yeah.
I like watching a lot of them stories about, stuff like the HMS Bounty, Mutiny on the Bounty, and there's another island out there that was claimed by, I think at one point by Mexico, and something they were, because I think it was the guano or something that they were, was it the guano, seabird guano maybe, that was all over the place that they were trying to utilize because of some, if I remember correctly, some kind of a shortage and something. And they had a murder, take place. Pretty big deal, and it all involved some international waters and this type of thing, where a couple different countries laid claim to it. I just can't remember the name of, and the island's off of Mexico, though. Quite a ways, though. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Yeah, we're all having that problem today. But yeah, no, it's like Queensland. You got the most beautiful golden sand beaches up northern Queensland, and you can't get anywhere near the water from the crocodiles or the jellyfish. Even if you get past the crocodiles, a jellyfish can swim past you and sting you, and you're dead. And like, it just seems like it's someone's playing a joke on everybody. Like someone's designed. Here's the best. Beautiful, beautiful place to live, but you can't go in the water, or it'll kill you. But,
I tell you, you guys have some interesting critters there, Jonesy.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Everything's out to kill them except for maybe the penguins that Jonesy don't get on camera.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go down there. I'm not working. If I don't work tomorrow, right, there's 200 mils of rain coming. So we're getting a big deluge of rain. There'll be nobody down there. I'll take my umbrella and a camera, and I'll be standing out there and seeing if I can get some footage for you, because I reckon they'll come in the wet for sure. But we get penguins coming up now this time of year, and all sorts of whales swimming about.
Oh, really? You got whales swimming about too, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's. I'd have to be sitting in my front window with a telescope looking for them, and then try to put my long lens on to capture like the puff of, when they come up and they go.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine the penguins must attract the sharks, don't they?
And the seals, yeah, they all, they're all, they're all fast movers, because if you're not fast, you're dead. But you sort of, everyone says that like everything's out to get you, but when you grow up with it, it's just life. Everything is out to get you in life. Even the shopkeeper's out to get you. He's trying to get as much money out of your pocket as he can, or the police pulling me over yesterday and booking me. He's out to get me with me fine to keep him to keep me in line, I suppose. If everyone drove too fast, it'd be dangerous for everybody. But it's interesting. Like I was down at this beautiful place called Strawn, which is in the Midwest of the island on the wild west coast, and that's where it's. There was 200 whales beached themselves about a fortnight ago, pilot whales, and they just rescued about 30 of them, and the rest of them perished on the beach, unfortunately. Wow. So I was working down that way, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go down this beach and have a look. And all there was signs to say deceased whales are on the beach, be careful. And I went down there, and it's a 40-kilometer beach, and I was walking, so I didn't walk too far. But where I was, there was nothing there to see. But,
why would it have a warning saying deceased whales, be careful?
Because of the
they could blow up.
Yeah, they do. They gas up and explode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they blow up. Yeah, like a rotten. What blows up when it gets gassy?
They bloat.
Gary.
Hey, y'all, and with that, we're gonna have to shut it down tonight.
I filmed a lot of it, so I might put a video together just on that little part.
Hey, we've been up 30 minutes longer than we typically go. and I've got to get to bed. I mean, if y'all want to keep going, I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna have to jet.
All right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming in.
All right, guys. It's great seeing you.
Thanks for
By the
coming
way,
on, Mark.
the
Jonesy.
name of that island, I believe that you were talking about, was the Battle of Ramree Island. I'm
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
butchering it. That's an interesting story.
Pineapple says no, don't go.
Pineapple said she was having a break from YouTube and she's back already. Well, welcome back, Pineapple.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good night, Tarsha. Good night, She Devil. Good night, Pineapple. Appreciate y'all coming in. Everybody else.
I got to
that
go
we
check
missed.
out Pineapple's channel, I guess. And John.
Hold on. Yeah, let me drop her link.
No, Pineapple will get you organized. How to tidy up everything. I look at that and go, oh my Lord, she should see my place. She's just tidying up little bits, and I go, well.
Hey Quint, if you get a chance, click on the thing and come to the after party real quick. But and stick around for a couple minutes, Mark, if you would.
There we go.
There'll be a channel for you, Pineapple, because you're a character.
Nets, thanks for coming in. Everyone, I missed. I'm so friggin' tired.
Well,
Is Miss Maniac still here?
Let's see.
He pops in and pops out.
His name's still here, but he may not be. But his name's still here, so he may have left it running for me or something. Skip, are you here?
Skippy, I should call him Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. Skippy.
I think
No, of course.
Australian thing there, Jonesy.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, it was like your Lassie. We had a kangaroo. Lassie would save the day. We had a kangaroo that would save the day.
It was Skippy, right?
Yeah, they'd say the kangaroo would hop somewhere and go, and they'd say, "What? There's a helicopter crash. What? Follow me." And then they'd all chase after the kangaroo, and he goes straight to the helicopter.
Hey, Quint, can you click on the link and we'll leave you in the basement for now?
Yeah.
So we know you got the link, Quint, because Gary wants to talk to you and Mark, and I know what about, but.
I don't see the link.
It's up. It's pinned up top. Stream. You're already up here, Mark.
Okay.
Just don't hang up the phone. But yeah, thanks everyone for sticking around and hearing the yarns and the stories, and it's been a good night.
All right, Jonesy, looking forward to penguin pictures.
Yeah, well, I can get patty. Actually, there's no patty melons in the yard, and it's 6:30. I suppose it's only 5:30 in their time. They don't go by daylight savings. But these little kangaroos in the backyard.
I'm surprised you haven't challenged Devil Dog and Belt Loop to a Vegemite contest.
I don't know what Vegemite is.
I actually thought about that. I thought, you know what, I'll send them a little jar each, and we all got to eat it together. Will you boys be into that or what?
Hey, y'all. I am actually trying to see if I can keep connection.
Go. Well, we appreciate everybody joining. Quint, if you don't feel like coming up, that's all right. I just wanted to holler at you for a minute, and thank you everybody that has come. Devil Dog, unless you got any objections, I'm gonna go ahead and call it.
No, sure. Do your countdown.
All right, and
good night, everybody. Thanks for coming.